I've tried this time and time again, and the result is the same. They do not sell. It stinks, I know. People generally do not need more information that lacks a human connection. Hello there, health coaches. I ranked every income generating strategy I could think of for health coaches, from heck yes to you've been warned. And listen, I've been at this since 2009. So this list I'm sharing with you today is packed with lessons that I've learned the hard way, about one-on-one health coaching, products, affiliate online courses, you name it. Now, speaking of online courses, if you've been wondering how to create one that actually sells, even if your list is teeny tiny, I got you. My online courses Made Simple workshop is going to walk you through this exact process, the same process I use with my own clients and courses. And you can grab your spot at healthcoachpower.com/online course. All right, let's dive in. At the bottom of the list, which is number 10, creating and selling evergreen products on your website. Have you done this one? I hear about it a lot in our Facebook group. Here's what happens. You create a video, you create an ebook, you create, a set of meal plans. You pop it on your website like youramazon.com, thinking it's going to sell like hotcakes. I've tried this time and time again. And the result is the same. I hear from health coaches in our community who've tried it. I'm going to cut to the chase. These products, they do not sell. That stinks. I know. The truth is that you just probably don't have enough web traffic. And even if you do, people generally do not need more information that lacks a human connection. So what you'll find is that maybe you sell one or two of your products, whatever it is, but it's not what you were hoping for. It's never been what I was hoping for. And you spend a bunch of time and energy getting that online store set up in the first place, and then it just does diddly squat. You've been warned. All right, number 9 is similar, but it's different. Selling products from another company or brand. I know a lot of you are involved with this in one way, shape, or form. Let's talk about it. Often it's referred to as multi-level marketing, or MLMs. Now, lots of health coaches become a sales rep for, let's say, an essential oils company or clean beauty products. If you go this route and you're working with a company, you're already very enthusiastic about the product. Great. More power to you. That is a valid thing to do with your career and with your life. And if you're getting paid to share something that you're probably talking about anyway, that also makes sense. So what's wrong? Now, in many cases, you're going to have to spend money up front to get involved. So that's just something to be aware of. Or you're going to need to hit monthly minimum. Also, something to think about. You're going to have an upstream. You're going to have a downstream. You're going to get pressure to build a team and message everyone you've ever met in your entire life with a DM that starts with, "Hey, sis." The biggest problem that I see with sales is that, when it works well and you're earning money, and so that seems like a very good thing, and it is, but it will begin to monopolize your time and your energy. I mean, it's just a whole other thing. And if that's what you want for your career, I think that's great. Go for it. I have nothing against this. But if what you're aiming at is becoming a health coach and you want to be coaching people, then this avenue I have seen to be a huge distraction. And rarely, if ever, I've seen a coach who is excelling at both. So you've been warned. All right, moving right along to number 8 is working with a medical practice. How many times do we hear health coaches in our community asking, how can I get involved working with a doctor? How can I get involved working with some sort of functional medicine clinic? It sounds so good, especially because clients would appear in front of you. No marketing effort on your part. And that sounds brilliant. You'd be part of this practice. You'd be part of this team. You would feel legit. You would feel like a real health practitioner. Now, the truth is, these positions, while they exist, sometimes they are few and far between. I wish that weren't the case, but it is. And you probably won't get paid very much. I want you to think like $20 an hour. The other thing is that you're going to be forced to coach according to that practice's style, in whatever format they give you, however they want you to do it. And if they ever went out of business, if they ever changed their model, you would be left with 0 clients, starting completely from scratch. So these opportunities within medical practices are growing slowly, but there are major trade-offs that I want you to be aware of. So you've been warned. Now, if you are watching this live in our Facebook group or even watching the replay later, go ahead and tell me in the chat, have you tried any of these? Are you thinking about any of these? Which ones have worked for you? And as always, prove me wrong. I'd be very happy for you to say, actually, Michelle, I make $300 an hour working for a medical practice. I will applaud you. Okay, number 7 on my list is working with someone else's health coaching practice or team. Because sometimes companies or even individual coaches, they will hire health coaches to work with them. Great. So you might be hired to coach clients or to provide some sort of admin support within a health coaching organization. I know in my business, for example, I've hired coaches to do things like copywriting or provide coaching support to paying clients. Having someone, like for me to hire someone who's already a health coach themselves and they understand the industry, that's a huge plus. So you could be very valuable to somebody's team. If you have skills in a related area, consider, what service could you provide to a coaching business that needs your help? You would still be helping make the world a healthier place and you'll be getting paid. So heck yes to that. But just a little but here. Keep in mind, you're building somebody else's dream when you play a supporting role. Don't lose sight of your own. You've been warned. All right, moving on to number 6, which is small group coaching. We get a lot of questions about this too. Health coaches, gosh, we've been offering small group coaching since the beginning of time. I know I did it in my own health coaching practice. It's good because you can earn more per hour and you're helping more people and each person is paying less than they would for private coaching. And you know what? The dynamic of a small group can take on a life of its own and be very valuable. So it's like a win, 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 win. But here's why it's not at the top of my list. First of all, group coaching requires you to find a group of people and they have to all be interested in coaching with you at the same time, right now. They have to all be ready, willing, and able to do it and afford it right now. And here's the kicker. They all have to be available on the same day and time for meetings. That's tough. So in order for this to work, you have to have a pretty big audience to draw from, or else you're going to have a hard time filling that group. Which brings me to some group members are bound to drop off or are going to not be able to make some of the meetings. That's just normal. That's life. So you want to start with no less than maybe 6, 7, 8 in group, something like that. Because even if you really wanted 4 on any given week, some members can't make it. Oh, this one's sick. Oh, this one had to take the dog to the vet. They're traveling, whatever. So you might be down to like 2 people or even just 1 showing up if you started with 4. That's not much of a group, is it? So it's tricky. Try it. If you have a big enough audience, let me know how it goes. Next up is number 5, which is corporate wellness. And this is when a corporation hires health coaches to coach employees inside the company and to design and deliver wellness programs. There is good money to be made here because companies often have a budget for wellness and they have to spend it. They get this money for the year and the HR team or whatever, they got to spend that money. They might as well spend it on you, right? Plus, you're going to have an opportunity to build lots and lots of connections with people who could turn into paying clients, all the individual employees. But here's the trick. You have to be able to connect with the right company who's interested in doing this thing and have the budget. You have to play in the corporate realm, which is something that Many of us have tried to escape for life. No, thank you. But if you have the connections or if you can create the connections, it can be super worthwhile for you in your practice. So just think to yourself, do you know somebody who owns a company? Do you know somebody who works in HR somewhere? Do you know someone who could introduce you to their HR department? People tend to hire people that they already know, like, and trust. So your personal connections will get you there the fastest. So that's why corporate wellness, it's mostly a heck yes for me, but it's only going to be accessible to health coaches who have the right connections. Number 4 is next. All right, now we are getting to the good stuff. Number 4 is a combination of workshops, classes, retreats. I want you to think paid events that you host or run. You could do a single or a multi-part workshop at a gym or a yoga studio, for example, and people will pay for that. It's like a deep dive into a topic that's important to them. You can also hold paid workshops online, of course. And when you do a workshop, like, these are inexpensive. It's an easy yes kind of event that people can sign up for. They're probably not going to pay your mortgage on their own. I mean, you can earn with them, but it's like, it's a lower cost item. The thing is, they double as a really great way to meet new people. And those people may go on to work with you in other capacities beyond the workshop. Or maybe you're teaching a class. You could teach a class at a community center or a community college or something like this. The organization in this case is going to typically pay you directly. And again, it's a very good way to meet people. I know Shannon, who's one of our Fast Track members, she teaches classes, cooking classes like this, and she's in front of a group of people who are hanging on her every word every time she holds a class. So maybe someone in that class, who knows, maybe they work in HR and can get you into corporate wellness. This is what I mean by like one opportunity leading to another, and you'll get paid for these classes. And if you love to travel, I've never done it myself, but lots of health coaches do. You can offer retreats. You can do them locally. You can do them worldwide. The sky is the limit there. So get creative. Heck yes to workshops, classes, retreats, events of any kind that you are charging for. All right. Number 3 on my list is affiliate marketing, which I don't want you to confuse with MLMs or acting as a sales rep, which is what we talked about in number 9. That's different. Affiliate marketing means referring people to a product or service that you are not selling. You personally are not selling it. You are just telling people to go to this link, just like you would anyway. Oh, a book on Amazon or a product that you like online. Here's the link to go check it out. That's all you do. And then if somebody purchases, you will get paid a commission, which is typically a percentage of every sale that comes from your referral. So it's all about making referrals, and health coaches, we do this all the time with our friends, with our family, with our clients. When we're writing a blog post, it's a practical way for you to increase income, and it doesn't eat into your time. Because like I said, doing this anyway, we're always referring people to the healthy products and services that we love. So all you have to do is share your tracking link. And when you recommend that product, like I said, maybe you're writing a blog post or in an email or in a Facebook group, even in a text message with your friends or family, someone might ask, oh, what's that water filter you use? Send an affiliate link. And the cool thing is that you can become an affiliate for as many brands as you like. There's no maximum to that. There's also no minimum sales requirements or pressure. You get that link, you use it once, great. Use it 0 times, who cares? If you use it 1,000,000 times, good for you. So it's super flexible, and it's a great place for you to start to stack income with other activities that you do. So think about brands that you're already recommending and that you talk about all the time. Maybe you are always suggesting a certain kitchen tool or skincare product. See if they have an affiliate program. One very unique program I just should mention that health coaches love is with FullScript. And that is specifically for supplements in the US and Canada. They sell over 375 top quality brands. So it's not about aligning yourself with a particular brand. And health coaches can earn up to 35% of every sale. You can get more info about that at healthcoachpower.com/FullScriptInfo. And I'll put that information in the show notes so you can check it out later. There's really no downside to affiliate marketing, which is why it's number 3 on this list. But you do need a sizable audience and you need to continuously use your tracking links over time for the earnings to stack up in any meaningful way. All right, moving on. My number 2 ranked income stream for health coaches is online courses. Because with online courses, it gives you the opportunity to serve an unlimited audience and create unlimited earning potential. I love it. As a health coach, I started running online courses and programs with clients all around the world way back in 2010. And I do the same now, working with health coaches like you from all over the globe. When a course is asynchronous, that's my favorite word, asynchronous. It's given my life so much freedom. And it's my favorite kind of course. What happens is scheduling headaches go away. People can participate in the course whenever, wherever, however it fits into their life. And your schedule as the course creator can be endlessly flexible too. Like I'm a mom, so that's really important to me. Online courses, think about selling them alone. Think about bundling them with private coaching sessions, however you decide to structure your offerings to best suit you and your clients' needs. I think, again, it's very, very flexible. But you want to keep in mind, like when I say online course, you might have, a certain thing that pops to mind, but online courses can really range in size, in scope, in price. So even if you're brand new and you're like, Michelle, I could never do this, but you only have a teeny tiny mailing list right now, there's a course for every health coach. There's something that can fit your business and your business needs right now. In fact, I think it's a really awesome way to build buzz and for you to build confidence in yourself when you're even just starting out. So whether you're new to coaching or you've been coaching for a while, I want you to, once again, check out Online Courses Made Simple. It's my workshop that's going to show you exactly how to put an online course together. From the content you need to the tech you don't, you can sign up at healthcoachpower.com/online course. And finally, the number 1 way that health coaches earn is with private coaching. Of course, it's still the ideal place to start, regardless of where you want to go with your health coaching business. Your school should have set you up to start working with private clients right out of the gate. So get started. That is my best advice. Just start. And a big benefit of one-on-one coaching is that you can charge a premium for this high-touch service, even if you're a new coach. Yes, because the client, they get to schedule calls when it's convenient for them, right? They can't do that if it's a group. They get your individualized attention. That doesn't happen in a group setting either, at least not at the same capacity that you're able to give a private client your attention. So that's super valuable stuff. And when you're working with private clients, you are going to get a very strong understanding of exactly what people need and how they need it. So this is going to serve you well no matter where you go next in your business. So there you have it, 10 ways to earn as a health coach ranked based on my 16 years of experience in the field. Please send your questions and ideas for future episodes to me at healthcoachpower.com/text. These do come directly to my phone, and I can't wait to hear from you. I'll see you next time.